So we have a pretty massive problem here on Lola's farm today. We're about to run out of water.
We probably have about 30 to 40 gallons of water left, and we use about 25 gallons of water here a day on Lola's farm. That's for all of our animals. We have a massive cow, we have goats, we have chickens. We live in one of the most popular places in all of Panama. This valley here is a poppin' spot. There's people moving here from all around the world, and real estate's getting bought up like crazy. But one of the reasons why no one lives around here is there's no water. Now our plan was always to live off of rainwater, and because we get over 200 inches of rain a year, we just figured we'll just catch it off of our roof and just use that as our water supply. Well, that was before we got 5 goats, a cow, all these dogs, started a farm with crops, and kind of start to understand how much water we actually needed. What are you doing?
Taking the long route.
Why? You admiring the coffee plants?
I was admiring the coffee plants, yeah. But after living on this land for a couple years, we soon discovered this little hidden water source that we ended up digging into and then creating this little creek right here.
And last year during the dry season, we used this water to basically get through the 4 months without any rain. And we pulled water using this ram pump. I'm still shocked that this thing actually worked for a whole year. But the only thing that was kind of a bummer is it took a lot of my time. Every day I had to go down, shut the water supply off, wait for this pool to fill. And that's because this thing uses a ton of water. A ram pump uses water to push water uphill. And this creek, it just produces such a little water that every little bit of water was so valuable. I've been thinking about this day for months. Since I was walking down to prime the ram pump every day, I've been thinking about how can we solve this problem to automate our whole water issue that we've been having here on this land. And once we got the electricity, ran down to Rodrigo's house, I feel like everything is solved now. I think I figured out a way to piggyback off of Rodrigo's small water pump here to pull water from all the way down there. It's about 100 feet in elevation, and to be able to pull it up to here and then use his pump to get it another 100 feet up in elevation to our house. My idea to pull water out of the spring looks kind of like this. If we run a pipe from the spring up to the water pump, and then we put a check valve at the end of the pipe that only allows the water to flow in one direction, well, if we backfill the pipe and we fill it up completely with water, leaving no air gaps, when the pump starts moving the water up at the top, it'll create a suction, and it'll pull water from the spring, up the pipe, up the hill, to the pump. And as long as that pipe stays full of water, we'll never have a problem.
So right now we're just roughly placing all of the really, really long pipes to basically see where it's all going to go. Love, let me walk down there.
Here.
So that you can kind of see how many more pieces you'll have to go.
Yeah, I get so disoriented in here.
Crocs were definitely not the right shoes for today. It is always a little sketchy coming in the jungle back here because this is where the snakes live. The last time we saw a coral snake, which is extremely venomous, was back here in this woody area. Okay, you can see the pipes making its way down. We maybe have another 40 feet maybe? The distance is pretty short from Rodrigo's house to where this creek is, but it is very steep.
In time, we're gonna wanna bury all this.
Right.
But desperate times call for desperate measures.
For sure.
And we're about to run out of water.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rodrigo, for letting us tap into your water system.
I mean, he's going to be benefiting off of this as well because he's also going to be getting his tanks filled by this creek. And the good thing is, both of us have rainwater collection systems in place for backup as well. Sweetie, you got to watch out for these spiky trees. They're all over the place back here.
I'm gonna have definitely a rash by the end of this because like half of these vines are poisonous.
Oh.
We're basically just balling this pipe straight through the jungle. We're not burying it, we're just putting it wherever it will go. And mostly just because I want to test this before we spend all the effort of burying it. That's how we get our workouts around here, honey.
It is.
Get a shovel, dig a hole. You don't need a gym membership.
You don't. You just got to come get some work done on Lola's farm. You're good to go. We get a lot of emails of you guys wanting to come down here and work on Lola's farm and be a part of these projects with us. And I have a feeling that this year might be the year that we do that. The only thing is, we don't have like a technical guest house or guest bedroom here on Lola's farm, but I guess.
Sweetie, we have a sauna. That's where people are gonna sleep.
You can sauna whenever you want. That's true. You got a toilet right there, shower, beautiful view, tub, laundry, What more could you want? Any of you guys, could we entice you to come down and come live in our sauna for a week or two? You all right, honey?
I just grabbed this like
super sharp tree. So we're just now making it to the creek. So George's cutting the last really, really long piece of PVC.
Man, if this works, this water's beautiful too.
I know.
It's like
It's
crystal
so
clear.
crystal clear.
The prepper in me is just getting so excited. It's like we got water, we got food, we got electricity. The whole world can
Shut down.
and we're good.
I know.
Este funcionado o no?
No sé, bro.
At the very end of this PVC is a check valve with like a little screen mesh on it. That's gonna stop it from sucking up all the leaves and any dirt. And then the check valve is gonna make it so I can fill this pipe up with water. And ideally, the suction at the pump will keep pulling water up and in. It just might be too easy. Like this is taking just a couple hours. And it almost seems like this is too easy to work. Now we need to prime the water lines, and we're gonna do that with a siphon. I made this little port here so we can easily prime these water lines should we ever lose our prime. All right, that's it. It's 1 o'clock. We started this at 10, so this was a 3-hour project. If you're telling me that we can have stable water and with only 3 hours of work, I'm gonna be shocked, but there's nothing left to do now but turn it on. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness, this is the moment of truth. Can you see water in there?
I see it.
Is it pouring in? Can you see anything?
No,
Not going yet?
I'm not going up.
Wow, your voice sounds kind of funny in there.
No. No.
If this thing builds and holds pressure, then that means it's pulling water. 10 PSI right now. So it's not gonna work. Turns out there's this thing called physics. And physics says that the max suction distance of water is 10.3 meters, which is only about a third of the way. So we're gonna have to go with plan B.
So I just want to take a quick moment here to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Seed. Any of you guys out there that are taking a probiotic, or you have any sort of digestive issues, or you're just looking to up your health game a little bit, I cannot recommend Seed enough. I've been taking Seed for a little over 8 months now, and the benefits that I have received since taking this stuff has just been amazing. It truly would be a disservice if I didn't share them with you guys. Probiotics are so commonly talked about in the health industry, but the reason why Seed is different and honestly so much better is that it's a prebiotic and a probiotic. And the reason why you need a prebiotic is that it supports the probiotic through digestion so that it's actually going to do its job. And then the probiotic is the perfect combination of all of the good bacteria that your body needs to support your digestive system. So you guys might be wondering, why? Why is Seed so much better over any other probiotic company? And the reason being is most of the probiotic companies out there do not even make a capsule that is designed to withstand your stomach acid. So it's not even doing its job. So you'll see with Seed's capsules, it's actually a pill within a pill. So that outside layer, that's the prebiotic. And then you'll get to the little probiotic capsule inside. So that means 100% of the probiotic is actually making it to your colon, which is exactly what you want. So Seed is the only probiotic that I will recommend. And the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys is because I know it actually works. So if any of you guys out there are currently taking a probiotic, or you're interested in taking a probiotic, Seed is definitely the way. They also have an amazing discount code going on right now that if you click the link down below, use the code Nomadic25, you will get 25% off your order. So thank you so much, Seed, for sponsoring today's video. Well, we're on a mission.
6.8 amp. All right, one hardware store down, one more to go for our third hardware store of the day, baby. Let's keep it rolling. We got everything we need to either give ourselves some delicious spring water for the rest of our lives or make an absolute mess.
And cry ourselves to sleep tonight.
Let's get water, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We gotta get a big mallet or a big hammer and we're gonna smash the crap out of some PVC. Take out all of our frustration on a stupid 4-inch tube. Sound good?
Sounds good, huh? Let's go for it.
We are on our absolute last drops of water right now, and we are going to hopefully set up a somewhat makeshift water pump system. We're kind of in survival mode here.
Sweetie, why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep keeping our Crocs on when we come down here? How far down do you need to get it? Do you need the hammer?
Maybe I could just like caveman it with a rock.
Give me your best caveman, honey.
Jordan hungry. Jordan want eat. Need water. Jordan need water.
Who needs a hammer around here?
Oh yeah, I made you a waterfall.
Wow, look at that.
Tengo alergia a usted. Just telling these guys I'm having allergies. And I asked them in Nobe, which is their native language, how to say allergies. And they're like, we don't have a word for allergies in Nobe. And I was like, are you telling me Nobe people don't have allergies? So like, no.
You know, they're just out in nature all day long.
Being exposed to everything.
Being exposed to everything.
No peanut allergies or anything though?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm sure there's some of those.
Got it. Okay.
Wow, this looks like a rocket, honey.
I'm a rocket man. All right, so this is a deep well pump, and we're gonna use it as a shallow well pump. We're just gonna
No. No. It needs to be a wider PVC. Oh.
You gotta be kidding me, man. I tested it too, I just didn't stick it in all the way.
Oh my god. So it needs to be like half an inch bigger?
You gotta be kidding me. I'm just gonna take the brackets off.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Woo! Smooth like butter, baby. Now's gonna be the moment of truth. Jordan's gonna be taking this extension cord up from the pump to connect to our other extension cords that is running down from Rodrigo's electricity. So fingers crossed, this works.
All right, this is the big moment. I'm gonna run up into the jungle, and I'm gonna flip the switch. You guys are gonna hang on down here. Keep an eye on the pump, and we'll see if it turns on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I hear it! Woo! You guys hear that? It's running. Now we just gotta see if it's actually moving any water. Let's run up to Rodrigo's house. Come on, baby.
All right, let's open something up and see if water comes out.
Yeah! We have water going from the creek all the way up to Rodrigo's house. Now we just need to see if it can get all the way up to our house. All right, sweetie, I'm gonna turn it on. You stand at the tanks. I'm gonna turn it on, you let me know.
I'm ready. It's working! It's working! It's coming all the way from the creek. Is it coming all the way from the creek?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh my god, yeah! Yeah!
No way.
That's
Is it fast?
amazing! It's like guzzling in there right now, sweetie.
It's gushing.
I know!
It's a geyser.
It's a geyser! Oh my gosh, honey, you did it! You did it!
I can't even begin to explain to you guys how big of a deal this is. For the last 4 years on this farm, we've conserved water every single day. We've cut every shower short. We've had to be meticulous about where we use water, what plants we grow, what animals we get, to make sure everyone here is so careful with the water. We fill up 5-gallon water jugs and carry them around the farm. Now we can move irrigation lines all over the place into the greenhouse, over by our cow to all of our goats, and just have the water trickle. And we can waste water. We have infinite water. We have plenty of water now. Everything just got so much easier. Not only that, but this land is so much more valuable, and not even like on a monetary sense, but you don't have to just be an absolute lunatic to live here. Like, it's totally livable, unlimited water. It's gonna be delicious water too. Just right out of the ground. Oh my God.
I feel like I've been making the same recipes every single week for like months now. So I'm really excited. I have this new recipe book that I'm breaking into, and we're gonna spice it up a little bit, literally and figuratively. Today we are going for the chickpea tikka masala. I like so badly want to tell her to stop picking the hydrangea flowers, but she is just so in her element right now.
Oh, she's really going ham on those flowers.
Is this for me? Did you pick these for me? Thank you so much, honey. That's gonna be a new staple. Wow, that's amazing. I'm kicking myself that I don't have a little bit of cilantro with this right now, because that would be so good. What are you doing, baby?
I'm doing big hole for
You're digging a hole for me, my love? Lola girl. Are you waiting for your nummy?
you. Yeah, Mama.
And Lola is still on her CBD regimen. We give her 1 vial of CBD every single meal, so twice a day. Here you go, baby. And for those of you guys wondering, she is not completely seizure free. She did actually just have one when we were back in the States when she was with Rodrigo and Freddie. I do feel like the CBD is working really well with that. And I just definitely see a much more like calm state that she's in when she's on it. And this is what I call the witching hour. They go crazy right before I'm about to feed them.
Go, Daddy.
And then this one's from Mocha.
This
Right
is
over
the
there, the white one over here.
one too.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah, go ahead, put it on the ground. Perfect. Careful.
Look at our water gauge now, you guys. We're already almost all the way full, probably about 2/3 of the way there. This is 2,500 gallons that we've been able to move up so far. The big question now is the water test, and what's the quality of the water? Is there anything harmful in the water? So I have these water test strips that test for a bunch of different things. So in the glass jar here, I have water that's straight out of the tap that goes through our filtration system. So it's gonna go through 2 sediment filters and a carbon filter. And then in this plastic bottle over here, I have our filtered drinking water. So this is run through a Berkey, and we run everything through our Berkey before we drink it. And the good news is it seems like there's nothing dangerous in here. There's 0 mercury, there's 0 lead. We'll be good to go with this water. And we have unlimited, amazing water that we never need to worry about. 17,000 steps my phone registered I took today. And I climbed 114 floors. But do you guys hear what's behind me right now? If I turn the camera this way, can you hear that? This place, Boguete, is like the biggest troll ever. Because we just scrambled around all day to try to make sure that we could get water in our tanks because we were about to run out. And then it rains. This is it's been downpouring for like the last half hour. It kind of just like chilled out for a minute, but our tanks are filling up with a ton of rainwater right now. It hasn't rained for over a month. And that's why we were like sweating it. And the day that we get that relief, it's like, oh, here's some rain. It's like, Boguete, you really know how to mess with someone.